trying to advance to the Western Conference Finals to face Golden State, while the Spurs want to force a Game 7. Magic head coach Scott Skiles resigned from his position today after one season. Magic GM Rob Hennigan.
This is certainly a challenging day for us, an unexpected day. You know, with the news we received from Scott, obviously we were very surprised by it. He came to this conclusion and felt like it was the right thing for him and his family to do, and so we reluctantly, accepted his resignation.
In the NFL, Eagles signed quarterback Carson Wentz to his rookie contract, 4 years, over $26 million, while Patriots studded Rob Gronkowski will appear on the cover of the video game Madden 17 coming out this summer. Jason Day leads the players at 9 under par. Rory McIlroy 9 back. I'm Dan Beyer.
We are This is the Dan Patrick Show.
I just like to say that y'all rock, man.
I don't worry about the players. I'd worry about the rest of Cuba. And the fact that the government handpicked who got to watch the game. Yeah, we got rid of that communist dictator and everything's good here. And let's go out and watch some baseball. Meanwhile, we're going to tell you who gets to go watch. You want to believe that there can be progress there. You want to believe that there's hope there.
Dan Patrick. Monday mornings starting at 8. Fox Sports 1280.
This report is brought to you by Lead Safe America.
All lanes are open after a stalled vehicle was cleared eastbound on the high-rise. However, delays are still backing up near St. Bernard Avenue on both I-10 and 610 East. We also had an accident moved out of the roadway near O'Keefe coming to the east bank of the Crescent City connection. Delays near DeGaulle and heavy traffic on the Riverbound Expressway from Carrollton up to the Crescent City connection. If you see traffic problems, call 504-620-1000. I'm Lisa Baque.
More than 1 in 3 American kids has lead in their blood. No level of lead is safe. Lead poisoning causes learning disabilities and behavioral disorders. Has your child been tested? Learn more at leadsafeamerica.org.
Slight chance for an additional shower or storm this evening. Otherwise, look for mild and muggy weather with lows around 70. But for tomorrow, more sunshine and drier weather and slightly less humid with a high of 86. Lots of sunshine and just a few clouds for the weekend, but it's dry, a little less humid, with highs in the mid-80s and lows mostly in the 60s. From the Fox 8 Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist David Bernard.
Hi, everyone. Jerry V here. iHeartMedia New Orleans wants you to join our team. If you're a sales professional, you want to team up with the most powerful brands in New Orleans, well, here is your chance. Go to iHeartMediaCareers.com and search for jobs under New Orleans, and you will find the opportunity for your new career change right at your fingertips. iHeartMediaCareers.com, where new adventures await you. Change your life. iHeartMediaCareers.com.
Here's a smart way to prepare for warmer weather. Shop the Home Depot and get 15% off select special order windows and doors. New windows and doors will help lock in cool air to maximize your comfort, all while minimizing energy bills. Upgrade to smarter windows and doors with 15% off select special orders, plus up to 24 months financing when you use your Home Depot consumer credit card. Only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Offer valid through May 18th, subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
AutoZone presents Staying Cool. Taking care of an AC problem is no problem at all. AC Pro Refrigerant from AutoZone helps restore cold air in only 10 minutes. Pretty cool. And right now you can save $5 on 20 ounces of AC Pro Refrigerant with hose and gauge. So visit your local AutoZone. With over 5,000 locations, the right supplies and good advice are just around the corner, so you can fix your car with confidence. Hoods up, America. Get in the zone, AutoZone. See store for restrictions and details. Deposit required in California.
Mobile Comic Con, Memorial Day weekend, May 27th through the 29th at the Riverview Plaza Hotel. Guests include Hollywood veteran of over 30 movies, Robert Axelrod, and Jason Carter from Babylon 5. Enjoy the dealer's room or cosplay contest, charity auction, and the fandom fire sale with Joe Bob. Mobile Comic Con, Memorial Day weekend, May 27th through the 29th at the Riverview Plaza Hotel. Buy your tickets now at mobilecomiccon.org.
Kasha's Bazaar has an unconventional inventory for the discerning geek collector. Comic book-related collectibles, vintage New Orleans items, militaria, and plenty for your mundane friends. Kasha's Bazaar, 5727 Jefferson Highway, the Unflea Market. NOLA Time Fest, June 11th and 12th at the New Orleans Airport Hilton has everything for Doctor Who fans. Artists, vendors, games, costume contests, room parties, and more. Saturday night's Chronopalooza features Terra Terra, Suzaku 7, Some Metri Guy, Darwin Prophet, Tomb of Nick Cage, and the Consortium of Genius. Get discounted tickets now at NOLATimefest.com. NOLA Time Fest, June 11th and 12th at the New Orleans Airport Hilton. You don't need an appointment to see the doctor.
Tubby and Coos, Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton, just off Orleans and Carrollton. Books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. Find them on the web at tubbyandcoos.com and sign up for their geekly newsletter. Tubby and Coos, more than books.
If you enjoy books that are sensual, macabre, unusual, and filled with magic, then delve into the worlds of award-winning author and editor Kimberly B. Richardson. Her books, Tales from a Goth Librarian 1 and 2, The Decemberists, and Mabon Pomegranate will surely satisfy your craving for the strange and unusual. Her books are available through Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, as well as Dark Oak Press at darkoakpress.com. Have a cup of Earl Grey, turn the pages, and see what lurks within.
Resistance is futile.
Boldly going where no show has gone before. This is the Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. Broadcasting from the tubbyandcoos.com studios, here's David and Brian.
Good afternoon, New Orleans. This is the Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280, coming to you live from the tubbyandcoos.com studio. This is David D. Squared DeCorbier with
Brian Held.
Hey, Brian, how the hell are you, pal?
I'm under the weather, man.
I know, you sound sick. What's up with that? You're supposed to be like Iron Man. Never get sick.
Yeah, I know.
Never give up.
Yep.
Never surrender.
So, hey, I got to mention something real fast before we get started.
Oh, my God, we got to do the intro.
We do, but we forgot to mention this last week. Happy anniversary, Dave.
Oh, thanks, man. 3 years on the air. We're so cool.
I know. So,
all right. Yes, thanks. Now you got me all embarrassed. All right, guys, as always, we strongly urge you to check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/The Week in Geek, or check out our website at twigradio.com. Follow us on Twitter at Twig Radio, and check us out on the Instagrams at The Week in Geek. And Brian, how can people listen to this lovely show?
Well, there's a number of ways. First and foremost, we're on Spreaker.com, or you can download Spreaker for your smartphone or tablet. You can find all of our archives there. We have a YouTube channel. We're on iTunes and on FoxSportsAM1280.com.
Good Lord, it really sounds like you swallowed a horse or a frog or a frog horse.
I know.
All right, now let's lay out the show real quick. Of course, we're getting ready to bring on our boy Skungy and his pick of the week. We're going to talk about two video game reviews today. Two, Brian.
I know.
And then, of course, we have our word of the day, top nerd news. And as always, we close out the show with This Week in Geek History. And then it's an abbreviated show because we're throwing it to the Z's at 6:45.
Yep.
So without much further ado, let's talk to our boy Skungy and his pick of the week.
I am not what you would call a handsome man.
Skungy's Pick of the Week is brought to you by GameStop and ThinkGeek.com.
Skungy's Pick of the Week.
He might be an idiot savant.
Woohoo!
Skungy, what's shaking bacon?
Not a whole lot, gentlemen. How y'all doing?
Well, I'm doing awesome.
Yeah, I'm not
Brian
doing so
sounds
well.
like death.
He does. Death warmed over on a cracker.
Yes, indeed.
All right, man. So, hey, look, let's get right into it. Apparently, you did not like Battleborn, the game that just came out last week?
Yeah, Battleborn. I wanted to see, here's the problem. It's made by Gearbox, the people who made Borderlands, and I absolutely love Borderlands. And I'm going to throw out a caveat here. It's like a MOBA. If you like online shooting, if you want to play an online multiplayer shooter, you know what? It's a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. But the main problem I have with this game is that it bills itself as play story, play competitive, play solo, play co-op, and all this stuff. Well, if you play the game solo, there are a couple of problems in it that make me want to put a shoe through my television.
Okay, what?
The main one is that I don't have a lot of time to play video games. Neither do a lot of people, so they play them in spurts. Well, when you sit down to play the single player of Battleborn, there's no saving during the story mode.
Interesting.
So if you have to play a level which could take you between an hour and a half, mainly 45 minutes, but could take more. But if you can't save, so like something comes up, you have to leave. Oh well, you have to leave. You can't save. So a lot of people will do what we used to do back in the day when you didn't have a memory card or anything. You hit pause on the controller and you just pause the game and come back to it. Well, you can't do that because it runs off of servers, and the servers only run for 90 minutes.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not even joking. So you can sit there and you can pause it, and it's still going to kick you off, and everything, all your experience, all your ranking, everything you've earned, gone.
Wow, that sucks.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
I just want to kill it now. That's horrible, man.
It is. I mean, it plays like a MOBA, so it's meant. The problem is that the game's meant to be played multiplayer in short bursts. That's why there's no level progression either. When you can level up your character, and you level them up to level 10. But once you hit that level and you start a new game, it's all the way back to zero again.
Well, then why not just play The Division or Call of Duty? I mean, what makes this game so much cooler? Just because it's cartoon murder?
No, it's, like I said, the game is fun. It's got 25 different characters. So you have 25 different abilities and weapons and everything. And it's really cool and fun in that aspect. But they mismarket it. So people are going to buy this game thinking, I could play this cool game single player and I'll be able to go through it no problem. It'll be a story. No. If you're playing single player, stay away from it, in my opinion.
So I can return it to GameStop? Yeah, sure. All right. Well, then, so I'm assuming you're going to tell people, it's an okay game, but,
It's an okay game, like I said, multiplayer only. If you're doing single player, just don't waste your money.
Wow.
All right, now look, Uncharted 4 came out Tuesday. Tell me about it, man.
Uncharted 4 by Naughty Dog. This is the fourth game in this wonderful series that I have played since the beginning. It is the end of the line. This is it. This is the last one that they're doing. It's the end of Nathan Drake's story. This has been it's a third-person action adventure. When the first one came out, and I still holds true to each and every one, I want 4 hands when I play this game. 2 for the controller and 2 to hold popcorn.
It's that
like
cinematic.
I'm watching an action film.
Wow. So what you're really saying is it's the last one until Uncharted 5, the quest for more money, right?
You know what? The guys at Naughty Dog are really good about keeping to their word, and they said that Nathan Drake's story is over. They might do it with a new protagonist or whatnot, but the story of Nathan Drake is ending.
So, aside from being a great cinematic experience, I mean, what new does it bring to the table? I mean,
it brings there's some vehicles where you're going to run around with vehicles, so it opens up the world a little bit. Some of the levels are a lot bigger than they were in the previous ones. It also has the multiplayer component, which is always. In the earlier games were a little bit lackluster, but now it's been revamped and everything, and it looks really good. Once again, third-person shooting, cover-based shooting, almost if you've played The Division or whatnot, that kind of duck and cover kind of gunplay.
Duck and cover. Well, hey, look, what is it for the casual gamer? If they just want to pick up the controller before they're heading out the door for work and they want to squeeze in a game, is that possible with this?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I mean, you can sit there, you can play a little bit of the story mode, a little bit, and think of it like watching a series or something. You're just going to play a little bit of the story and then come back to the story. And what I mean, an unbelievably written story so far. It is just, it's mind-boggling. Great acting, great visuals, I can't give this game enough high marks.
Can you save?
Yes, you can save.
Jeez. All right, Skungy, I got to ask real quick. News just dropped about Star Wars Battlefront 2. Are you up on this? Do you know what's happening?
All they've said is that it's going to be coming out in 2017.
Okay.
That's really all that they've leaked out. Now, E3 is in a couple of short months, so I'm more than certain that during that they're going to just blast you with a whole bunch of stuff for it.
What about Left 4 Dead 3?
Well, okay, Valve doesn't know how to count to 3 days.
I know.
Yeah, no,
they need to learn. Well, yeah. I mean, I've heard yet again rumors that they're talking about it though.
No, we'll get Half-Life 3.
It'll come out when Half-Life 3 comes out.
There you go.
All right. Did you see the Doom trailer?
Doom comes out tomorrow, actually.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be actually the review that I do next week.
Awesome. All right.
Well, good deal. All right, Skungy. Well, as always, bringing your A game, pal. Now get the hell off the show.
I always
Thank you,
do.
Skungy.
Later, buddy. All right, guys, you are listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. When we come back, we're going to do Word of the Day, Top Nerd News, and then This Week in Geek History.
Yes.
All right, guys, stay tuned. You're listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
This report is brought to you by Mosquito Squad of St. Tammany.
Traffic is still slow coming in from La Place on the Bonacary Spillway after an earlier accident was cleared by Troop B. We also still have a backup if you're making your way eastbound on I-12 between Goodby and Covington, and heavy traffic remains on I-10 westbound in Metairie between Clearview and Power Boulevard. If you see traffic problems, call us, 504-620-1000. I'm Lisa Baque.
Face it, the only good mosquito is a dead one. Protect those you love with Mosquito Squad, the most trusted mosquito and tick eliminator for 10 years. Join the squad now. Visit MosquitoSquad.com. That's MosquitoSquad.com. This report is brought to you by TimeshareExitTeam.com.
Slight chance for an additional shower or storm this evening. Otherwise, look for mild and muggy weather with lows around 70. But for tomorrow, more sunshine and drier weather and slightly less humid with a high of 86. Lots of sunshine and just a few clouds for the weekend, but it's dry, a little less humid, with highs in the mid-80s and lows mostly in the 60s. From the Fox 8 Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist David Bernard.
Do you feel like you're trapped in your timeshare contract? Get out now safely and legitimately at TimeshareExitTeam.com. They'll get you out or give you a full refund. Call 844-321-EXIT. 844-321-EXIT.
America, the Sprint network is now more reliable than ever, and I'm on a mission to prove it's the fastest. I know there are non-believers out there, so I'm traveling the country betting anyone and everyone that Sprint is faster than their network. And Sprint's winning. I've won gumball machines, wedding cakes, giant teddy bears, anything people were willing to bet because they thought their network could beat Sprint. They thought wrong. The Sprint LTE network is now more reliable than ever. But don't take my word for it. Switch today, save 50% on most Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile rates, and stop overpaying for wireless. Visit a Sprint store or sprint.com/network to learn more.
Plans not exact match. Offer coverage not available everywhere or for discounted phones. Excludes taxes, surcharges, add-on, and premium content. Subject to new line activation fee and credit. See web for eligible plans. Savings until 2018. After pay full amount. Speed claim based on analysis of average delivery download speeds using Nielsen and MP data. Restrictions apply.
Mobile Comic Con this Memorial Day weekend, May 27th through the 29th at the Renaissance Mobile Riverview Plaza Hotel. Get your tickets now for Jason Carter from Babylon 5. Buy your tickets at mobilecomiccon.org.
NOLA Time Fest June 11th and 12th at the New Orleans Airport Hilton has everything for Doctor Who fans. Artists, vendors, games, costume contests, room parties, and more. Saturday night's Chronopalooza features Terra Terra, Suzaku 7, Some Metri Guy, Darwin Prophet, Tomb of Nick Cage, and the Consortium of Genius. Get discounted tickets now at NOLATimefest.com. NOLA Time Fest, June 11th and 12th at the New Orleans Airport Hilton. You don't need an appointment to see the doctor.
Leave the smoke behind and come chase the clouds at the Vaping Tiger in Metairie. The Vaping Tiger has everything to suit your vaping needs, from starter kits to advanced devices. We specialize in handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices designed to tickle the most fickle taste buds. Come see us at 2812 Athenia Parkway, one block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. That's the Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway, and at vapingtiger.com. Come out of the smoke and join us in the clouds.
If you enjoy books that are sensual, macabre, unusual, and filled with magic, then delve into the worlds of award-winning author and editor Kimberly B. Richardson. Her books, Tales from a Goth Librarian 1 and 2, The Decemberists, and Mabon Pomegranate will surely satisfy your craving for the strange and unusual. Her books are available through Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, as well as Dark Oak Press at darkoakpress.com. Have a cup of Earl Grey, turn the pages, and see what lurks within.
Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Before you get booked up, head over to 631 North Carrollton, right off Orleans, to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Off the books, Tubby & Coos is a nerd mecca for books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. So book it over to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. If you don't want to do it by the book, use their free Wi-Fi and check their stock at tubbyandcoos.com. Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop, where it's all geek to me.
This is the Week in Geek.
Hail to the king, baby.
On Fox Sports 1280.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Broadcasting from the tubbyandcoos.com studios, here's David and Brian.
Well, that's just what we call pillow talk, baby.
Welcome back, New Orleans. You're listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. This is Brian Held with
D-Squared.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. All right. Don't die on me. We still got half an hour left.
I know.
You're almost there, man.
Yeah, no, I'm doing all right.
You're struggling, I know.
Yep. So, hey, man, we ready for some top nerd news?
Yes, we are. I'm always ready to learn stuff. And now, your top nerd news stories from around the world, brought to you by Kasha's Bazaar at 5727 Jefferson Highway. And now, your top nerd news stories. All right, Brian, what's leading us off, man?
So, a lot of Star Trek in the news. Of course, the 50th anniversary coming up. The new series is supposed to debut January of 2017. And of course, it's going to this streaming deal, this CBS All Access.
See, let me sprinkle some sunshine on you, like you tried to do when we first discovered this. That you said, but hey, the first one will be on TV.
The first one is supposed to air on regular TV,
and then you have to go and give CBS money for their All Access channel, which will probably only have like 2.5 Men, old reruns of Two Broke Girls, and some new Star Trek. That might not be good as the fan-made stuff.
Yeah, oh, that's funny.
I'm just saying, then
wow,
they're not wowing me. I know. That's the only kind of shots I know how to take, man.
Oh, jeez, shots fired across the bow.
I honestly, I mean, that the thing that they got Eugene Roddenberry, his kid, is on there. I mean,
right.
So I'm hoping maybe he can kind of lend some sort of direction.
You know, I doubt that it's. I mean, these guys are like they're steering with no rudder. Right, the CBS,
that makes sense.
Paramount. I mean, they're kind of all over the place, especially with all this Action R mess. You know, the whole Action R deal is a total lose-lose situation for them. Right? They should have just brought those guys in house and said, "Look, guys, we'll work together. We'll get it produced."
Yeah, but that's not how those big movie houses / TV houses work.
Well,
so they're just SOL, man.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I guess we're honestly with this, it's going to all depend on if it's good or not.
That first show better wow the pants off of people, and if it doesn't, if it gets a tepid response, I guarantee you they're going to play a second episode on CBS to gin up more interest or be like, hey, it does get better, we promise.
Yeah,
look at number 2.
I don't know about all that.
Look at number 2.
Right. But
Star Trek.
No, I guess the biggest thing is the original series fans are really kind of put out by the progression of Star Trek throughout the years. It's really kind of meandered away from its roots.
Yeah, well, I don't expect it to go back anytime soon. When the trailer for their new movie has got, Rage Against the Machine in the background, or Beastie Boys in the background.
Yeah, Beastie Boys.
Yeah. All right, moving on. What else we got?
So Captain America Civil War. How many times did you see it last weekend?
Just once.
I saw it twice.
Ooh,
yes.
Marvel fanboy.
I am. So last night when I checked the stats, it stood at $206 million domestic, $550 million foreign, for a total of $756 million in ticket receipts.
So you're telling me it's not beating Batman versus Superman?
No, it's trouncing the snot out of BVS right
what?
now.
No way. I don't believe you.
The opening weekend results domestically beat BVS by 15 million or thereabouts.
Yeah, I mean, it was the blockbuster movie. I mean, there was no way it was going to, lose at the box office. But, I mean, all in all, it was worth the price of admission.
Definitely.
I guess we'll keep this spoiler free for anybody who might not have seen it yet, which if you haven't seen it yet, well, you're a dummy.
Well,
go see the damn movie.
Okay,
it's awesome.
So, it was Mother's Day weekend, and a lot of the people that I talked to, I'm like, oh, man, I saw it this weekend. Did you? And they're like, I'm waiting for
Bring
next
your
week.
mom.
Well, but I think a lot of people are waiting to get past that initial rush, right? They don't want to be crammed in like sardines.
I personally hate people. And so I went anyway because I wanted to go see. We actually went and caught it at the Grand out in Canterbury.
I bet that was
nice.
And
it was nice because actually they got the little comfy chairs and
kick back.
the recliners. It was nice. Dude next to me fell asleep. Kid you not.
Yeah, no, I believe it. I was actually surprised that they had a Marvel licensee at the theater selling shirts and hats.
What a shock! Someone was selling something at the.
I don't know. It was like kind of in your face. I don't know. It was weird.
All right. Well, what was your greatest takeaway from the movie?
Well,
I mean, what did you like the most? The 18-minute battle scene, which was pretty epic. That was, to me, was worth the price of admission.
I got to mention real quick, do you realize that the entire airport in the background was all CGI?
I did not.
Yeah, like I read this article today about the making of, and all of that is digital. They shot most all that on green screen. And it's just to look at that, and you didn't even pick it up. You just thought that was a real friggin' airport. So,
yeah, right.
No, I mean, I thought it was great. I loved the Black Panther. I thought his introduction was perfect.
This movie really, I didn't honestly think it was such a great movie. And I'm not coming from like I love DC better thing.
Okay.
I mean, the movie was enjoyable. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I will go see it again. I'll probably buy it when it comes out on DVD.
Right.
But I thought that it was kind of useless. That it was really just a transition of saying goodbye to Captain America because, I mean, I'm trying to keep it spoiler free, but in essence, they have a fight and then they make up at the end of the fight, kind of, sort of, where it's like, call me, bro.
I don't think he's going anywhere, and I think that people.
Well, his movie deal's almost up too.
Well, true, but look, money talks, man.
Yeah, but no,
right,
I mean, he's going to get old, and things are going to happen. But the Black Panther is what I'm more excited about. I think they really set up his character, and I think they're going to be true to the comic book because, like, the Wakanda nation is like one of the most advanced civilizations on the planet.
Oh yeah,
and I liked how at the end, I mean, they gave you a little tease of it, and there's all these Wakandan scientists,
Oh, and that just reminds me, I just saw this meme today. We've had 8 years of Marvel movies, guys. If you have not seen this movie, there are scenes at the end of the credits. You have to stay to the end.
How do people not know this by now? I mean, as soon as, I can understand if you got to bolt to the bathroom and take a leak.
Right.
But come back.
Yes, there's two scenes. There's one mid-credits. There's one at the end of the credits. You should stay.
Muggles, man.
Right,
Muggles. What do you do with Muggles?
Yeah.
All right, well, we only got a few more minutes before we got to take our break, Brian. Which one excites you more, going to the moon or going to see the new Voltron on Netflix?
Well, so did you watch the trailer?
I watched the trailer. I wasn't, like, floored by it. I wasn't, like, overcome with nostalgia.
I thought it had a little pang for nostalgia there.
You know what threw me was the audio quality was so clean. And you know why? And let me finish the thought.
Okay.
The reason is because back in the day, the audio was always a little kind of wonky and rough around the edges, and I had a strange, like an Asian person trying to talk like an American.
Okay.
And this one was just straight up, just like howdy, American accents, and so it just seemed too normal and not cartoonish or not. I don't know. It just didn't seem nostalgic at all.
Well, I mean, the production value is much, much higher on what we're seeing. And
I did like the one little skid slide thing that Voltron did. That brought a little wave of nostalgia. But the rest was kind of like,
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm so vehemently against reboots and
vehemently.
Well,
that's not the word of the day, Brian.
It is not. But as far as like we could be spending that energy bringing new properties to the screen. But I think I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see it. I think it'll be kind of interesting.
Do you have Netflix?
Yes.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Daredevil, Jessica Jones, I got to see all that stuff.
Netflix keeps inviting me back. I guess at some point I'm going to be like, yes, dear, I shall answer your summons.
Let's start up a fund to get Dave Netflix.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, guys, you're listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. When we come back, we're going to close out the show with This Week in Geek History.
Are we going to do Word of the Day, too?
Yeah, what the hell?
All right.
I'm feeling frisky.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, stay tuned. This is The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
This report is brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Traffic is still quite slow on I-10 eastbound. If you're traveling from LaPlace to Kenner, watch for some buildup near mile marker 214 on the spillway coming in from LaPlace, and heavy traffic in Kenner on I-10 east between Loyola Drive and Power Boulevard. Traffic right now flowing pretty well heading out to the high-rise. We do have some delay left near the 610 merge. And if you see traffic problems, call us, 504-620-1000. I'm Lisa Baque.
As a parent, you can't help but look at your child and dream about what the future holds. But while you're dreaming, consider this. The odds that your child will be diagnosed with autism are 1 in 68. Catching it early can make a world of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
America, the Sprint network is now more reliable than ever, and I'm on a mission to prove it's the fastest. I know there are non-believers out there, so I'm traveling the country betting anyone and everyone that Sprint is faster than their network. And Sprint's winning. I've won gumball machines, wedding cakes, giant teddy bears, anything people were willing to bet because they thought their network could beat Sprint. They thought wrong. The Sprint LTE network is now more reliable than ever. But don't take my word for it. Switch today, save 50% on most Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile rates, and stop overpaying for wireless. Visit a Sprint store or sprint.com/network to learn more.
Plans not exact match. Offer coverage not available everywhere or for discounted phones. Excludes taxes, surcharges, add-on, and premium content. Subject to new line activation fee and credit. See web for eligible plans. Savings until 2018 after pay full amount. Speed claim based on analysis of average delivered download speeds using Nielsen NMP data. Restrictions apply.
I'm Chef Alon Shaya, and I love being a tourist right here in Louisiana. It's easy to do thanks to LouisianaTravel.com. Whether it's a day trip outside of town to try a new restaurant or a 3-day outdoor adventure with the family, LouisianaTravel.com has all the trip ideas and planning tools you'll need. So log on, explore a great state, and pick your passion in Louisiana. Visit LouisianaTravel.com.
Sponsored by the Louisiana Office of Tourism and this station.
Get away for Memorial Day. Plan a week-long all-inclusive stay at the Grand Palladium Punta Cana Resort and Spa, starting at just $749. Packages include nonstop flights from the New Orleans airport, plus all meals, drinks, and hotel taxes. Book today with
VacationExpress.com. Mobile Comic Con, Memorial Day weekend, May 27th through the 29th at the Riverview Plaza Hotel. Guests include Hollywood veteran of over 30 movies, Robert Axelrod, and Jason Carter from Babylon 5. Enjoy the dealer's room or cosplay contest, charity auction, and the fandom fire sale with Joe Bob. Mobile Comic Con, Memorial Day weekend, May 27th through the 29th at the Riverview Plaza Hotel. Buy your tickets now at mobilecomiccon.org.
NOLA Time Fest, June 11th and 12th at the New Orleans Airport Hilton has everything for Doctor Who fans. Artists, vendors, games, costume contests, room parties, and more. Saturday night's Chronopalooza features Terra Terra, Suzaku 7, Some Metri Guy, Darwin Prophet, Tomb of Nick Cage, and the Consortium of Genius. Get discounted tickets now at NOLATimefest.com. NOLA Time Fest, June 11th and 12th at the New Orleans Airport Hilton. You don't need an appointment to see the doctor.
Tubby & Coos, Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton, just off Orleans and Carrollton. Books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. Find them on the web at tubbyandcoos.com and sign up for their geekly newsletter. Tubby & Coos, more than books.
Kasha's Bazaar, located at 5727 Jesson Highway across from Red, White, and Blue. Geeky collectibles and more. Find them on Facebook at facebook.com/Kasha's Bazaar. Kasha's Bazaar, 5727 Jesson Highway, the Flea Market.
Final round.
This is the Week in Geek.
Excellent.
On Fox Sports 1280.
Outstanding.
Broadcasting from the tubbyandcoos.com studios.
Fight.
Here's David and Brian.
Finish him.
Welcome back, New Orleans. You're listening to the Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. This is Brian Held with
D-Squared.
I'd like to give a quick shout-out to my boy James.
Oh, my
who's
God.
listening
You
right
and the
now.
shout-outs. What the hell is this?
What? I haven't given anybody a shout-out in a while. What are you talking about?
Oh, my God. It's like rock radio. I want to give a shout-out to my best pal in the hood.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Held.
My boy James is listening right now.
All right. Thanks, James.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about me.
No.
I know. All right, Brian, you want to do some word of the day?
Yeah, let's do the... You had a weird word of the day.
I do.
And now it's time for the word of the day.
Hell, you could say that 10,000 times and it still wouldn't be enough. It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time. Shake it back!
The word of the day.
I love it. Say it one more time. Shake it back!
The word of the day is brought to you by the Vaping Tiger. Find them on the web at vapingtiger.com. The word of the day.
All right, Brian. So the word of the day is cunctator.
Yeah, it is. It is a procrastinator or a delayer.
Cunctator.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, it's spelled rather inappropriately, like a word that the FCC would be like, you ain't saying that on the air.
Right, but I mean, did you look at the etymology of this word?
Yeah, dude, it's based off of Rome.
Fabius Maximus.
Yeah, he was the great delayer. He was a holding action he was fighting.
Yeah.
Who was he fighting, though? I don't know. See, I'm more interested in that now, too.
It was like the Huns or something. I don't remember.
Attila the Hun.
Yeah, but I mean, this was that was like his nickname. Right?
No way.
Yeah.
What's up, cunctator?
Right. They had a specific term for a nickname. Sometimes it would be like victory names, you know, if they won a battle.
Pyrrhic victory?
Well, I guess. But in this case, he used it as a delaying tactic, right? And the etymology of the word is to linger. And so they gave that as his nickname based on that battle. That's
the lingerer.
The lingerer, yes.
The lurker.
Now,
all right, see,
now you just made it creepy.
Of course I make it creepy. Now, all right, you know what? Let's do this Week in Geek History.
All right.
Yeah, we're doing it.
This Week in Geek History.
We're sending you back to the future. Yes! Oh my gosh!
This Week in Geek History is brought to you by Five Stones Media. Find them on the net at fivestonesmedia.com. This Week in Geek History.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
All right, Dave. First thing on my list is May 9th, 1986. Directed by John Badham and starring Ali Sheedy and Steve Guttenberg. It's...
Oh, my God. Wait. Is that number 5 is alive?
Short Circuit. Yes, sir.
Hey, Laser Lips.
Yeah.
Your mother was a snowblower.
Right.
Yeah, that was such a great movie.
It was.
Johnny
It was
5
fun.
is alive.
I know. It was a great movie. See, I put that in there just for you.
Thanks, pal. I'm so easily amused.
You are.
It
All
does
right.
not take much.
May 10th, 1975. Sony releases the Betamax video cassette recorder.
Wow.
Now, the interesting thing about this is in looking this up, production and sales ended in March 2016.
Who the hell was buying betas in 2016?
I don't know. It was 41 years of continuous production, but
I mean, are they like selling it in like Vietnam somewhere?
I don't know, man.
Or Laos,
but
Guam?
No, I looked it up. This is what I got. But
some poor lonely Cambodian is sitting out there in the jungle watching like a Betamax of Short Circuit.
Probably, exactly.
Your mother was a snowblower.
Yep. All right. Next item on my list, May 12th, 1996.
I can't stop.
I know. The TV movie Doctor Who airs in Canada. And at the time... it was the one and only appearance of the 8th Doctor, Paul McCann, until he came back in Night of the Doctor. So we only ever saw the 8th Doctor in this TV movie, right?
Man, I'm blanking, man.
Yeah, no, actually, I ordered it on a DVD.
This is like super nerdy Doctor Who trivia.
Yeah,
man.
no, it's and
get Paul Patachek on the phone.
If it wasn't for Paul McGann, this movie would completely sucked. I mean, he.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
is that good?
He's the best part of the whole thing. And
well, it was filmed in Canada.
Well, but they were trying to kind of reboot the whole franchise based off of that, and it didn't do so well.
Oh well.
Yeah, but no, it's kind of interesting, and of course we did get him back. Up to the 50th anniversary, they did these little shorts kind of leading up to it, giving you some little tidbits of backstory. And one of them was seeing the 8th Doctor in about a 5-minute short. It was pretty incredible.
So now, did you need to get an appointment to see the Doctor? No. Look, NOLA Time Fest, man. So let's talk about that real quick while we're on the Doctor Who subject. We got a Doctor Who convention that we're going to.
Yeah, so it's got NOLA Airport Hilton. This is their 4th year, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, man.
Yeah.
They've been rocking it out since the first Jefferson Orleans room.
I know.
That was good times.
And it's a great time if you're a fan of Doctor Who or just a fan of science fiction in general, it's a good time to come out.
What's the date? I'm blanking on the date.
It's 11th to 12th of June.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. And, so NOLATimefest.org, or can we just find it on the Facebook page?
You can go to crewtowho.com and you can find it there. I believe it's NOLATimefest.com is the address.
Where can we see the pictures of you and your unit pictures? Your unit trooper.
Well, if you want to go to YouTube and look up NOLA Time Fest, you can find the commercial that we shot for this year. Did you see that
Local
yet?
celebrity Brian Held is in another commercial.
Yeah. It was cool. It was a good time.
Sign my baby.
Oh, jeez.
All right, what's next? Nice little side trip.
No, this one's and it's going way back. May 13th, 1637. The table knife is invented by Cardinal Richelieu of France.
They did what? What did they use before that?
They used daggers, right?
Nice.
To spear food and to pick their teeth and stuff. And the cardinal didn't want these ruffians picking their teeth at the table, so they rounded and blunted the ends of knives.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that is awesome! And then the Three Musketeers came in and they fought.
No, but actually, the King Louis.
I thought Richelieu was the guy who tried to kill the king. And
That is the same. That's the basis for Alexandre Dumas to write those stories. But there was an actual Cardinal Richelieu.
Dumas wrote the story.
Yes.
I'd be a great asset to Dumas and Dumas.
Right. So.
Don't stop dying on me. Come on, we got 2 minutes left. You can make it.
So, but anyway, no, this really happened, and it's kind of cool. And the king, a few years later, actually made it like law, like edict, that you had to use these knives at the table so people wouldn't stab each other and stuff. And
well, hey, you've met my brother. Yeah, that's why we have blunt instruments when we eat at the DeCorbier household.
Right.
All right. What, do we have anything else, or do we go to birthdays?
I got.
Let's do one more. Come on.
One more.
Let's do it.
May 13th, 1976. Atari releases the classic arcade game Breakout. And believe it or not, Steve Wozniak of Apple fame worked on this. They tried to get him to compile it into a smaller.
And later that same year, Breakin' premiered on the big screen.
No.
Okay.
No. All right, birthdays. On the 9th, Rosario Dawson.
Oh, my. Have you seen her dance in Clerks 2?
Yes.
Yes. Who hasn't?
On the 11th, Martha Quinn of MTV fame. Come
I
on.
thought it was like Martha Quinn, Medicine Woman.
No. She was a jockey on,
a VJ?
A VJ, yes. On the 12th, Bruce Boxleitner. On the...
I don't know.
Bruce Boxleitner was on Babylon 5, dude. He was.
I hate Babylon 5. It's a stupid show.
On the 13th, Rogers Zelazny. He was an author of the Amber novels. Do you remember those?
Oh, yeah, yes. I played the game.
And on the 14th, George Lucas.
Who? All right, I got it. All right, I know him. He's that guy who did the E.T.
Right.
Okay. No,
that was Spielberg. He's so goofy.
All right, guys. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. You can find our podcast there at foxsportsam1280.com. Till next time, keep your nerd flag raised high.
GFL.
The Vaping Tiger at 2812 Athenia Parkway. 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. The Vaping Tiger has handcrafted artisan-blended e-juices. The Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway and vapingtiger.com.
Kasha's Bazaar, located at 5727 Jesson Highway across from Red, White, and Blue. Geeky collectibles and more. Find them on Facebook at facebook.com/